Back in 1996, Space Jam was the first ever theatrical animated Looney Tunes movie to be released in theaters. Then in 2003 was the release of Looney Tunes Back in Action, the first theatrical regular Looney Tunes movie, and now in 2021 is another upcoming sports Looney Tunes Space Jam sequel, Space Jam: A New Legacy. But wait! What could the next Looney Tunes movie be after Space Jam: A New Legacy? Well, we'll find out on movie reviews and predictions. Hi everyone, movie reviews and predictions here, and welcome to another video of my movie prediction series, where I share my predictions of what the future movies would be like if I was in charge, and what I would like to see what movie I would like to see in the future. And today I will be sharing you on my predictions of what would the next Looney Tunes movie will be like after Space Jam: A New Legacy. Although Space Jam 2 is already finished in some countries, and why. Now listen everybody, I know everybody is excited for their sequel, Space Jam: A New Legacy, which is from the 1996 sequel Space Jam. I know everybody booked tickets to go see it, everybody is excited, everybody wants to go see it, everybody's going to watch it on HBO Max, and everybody is a huge fan of Space Jam: A New Legacy. Even I'm excited too. But what if I told you that there's gonna be, another Looney Tunes movie that is done in animation without the live action, and Space Jam. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Space Jam, and I am excited for the sequel of Space Jam 2, but I'm not that much of a fan of Space Jam, but however, I do like the film though. But there could be problems in Space Jam 2 that they need to solve for the next Looney Tunes movie, after it was released in theaters, or maybe on a later date. Now, starting off with my question, what would the next Looney Tunes movie be after Space Jam: A New Legacy? Well, I heard they're gonna make a Coyote movie named Coyote vs. ACME, another live-action / animated hybrid like Space Jam, and set to be released in theaters on July 21st, 2023. But wait, we already saw Looney Tunes in live action. Why not we just have like an animated movie, just like in the original? Alright, now it's time to move on. What I want to see in a Looney Tunes movie, what I want to see in a Looney Tunes movie. Now, let's face it, the studio needs something that has to do with an animation the crowds wants to see for their next Looney Tunes movie. However, I don't think Warner Brothers needs another live-action animated hybrid Looney Tunes movie like we saw in Space Jam 1, Looney Tunes Back in Action, and now in Space Jam 2, which a lot of people would like, but I'll say that's something that I don't think Warner Brothers needs to have in a Looney Tunes movie. I would rather stay away from it and just don't watch it in the cinemas instead, and go find another movie to watch besides that. What Warner Brothers needs is a nice full-length theatrical animated Looney Tunes film without the live-action background. Now listen everybody, we all know Warner Brothers Animation, now known as Warner Animation Group, uses the same technology that Disney's, Pixar, Universal's Illumination, Sony Pictures Animation, and the now defunct animation studio Blue Sky Studios uses for their future animated movies. So instead of like having another live action Looney Tunes film like we already saw in Space Jam, Looney Tunes Back in Action, and now in Space Jam 2, what if, why not just having it, CGI animated? Yes, like the films we have today, just like we have today, for example, just like we have today, something like Scoob, SpongeBob, Sponge on the Run, Smurfs the Lost Village, Angry Birds movie, and all etc. types of CGI films we have nowadays. So yeah, I would like to see that, and that's what I always want to have in a Looney Tunes movie. Since we never saw Looney Tunes, we never saw full-length Looney Tunes, animated Looney Tunes movie done in CGI without the live-action background. Who knows? Maybe they will. Well, so who knows? Maybe I think that's something new that Warner Brothers and Warner Animation Group should try in the future. Right then, now it's time to talk about the character designs. What new character updates we'll be seeing for their own Looney Tunes characters in the next Looney Tunes movie. Yes, and that goes to the ones from Space Jam: A New Legacy. Let's be honest, their looks in CGI from Space Jam: A New Legacy, they aren't the best designs in Space Jam: A New Legacy, in my opinion. What they also, in my opinion, yes, I know Warner Brothers is trying their best to make Looney Tunes characters look like from the hand-drawn animation to CGI, but it just looks awful. But however, there could be a better solution on how to make Looney Tunes in a better way than that. Yes, I know Warner Brothers was trying their best, but yes, I know their looks in CGI look pretty fine, but it just looks awful, in my opinion. But at least Lola Bunny designs look pretty good. Her designs are so adorable. I would say Lola Bunny's so cute with her designs. I mean, she kind of reminds me of like Judy Hopps from Zootopia, which I'll also review on that movie next after this video. But however, yes, I understand they're trying to do a very good job. That's good. I would keep the Looney Tunes characters, but I would also change their updates and character designs from the next Looney Tunes movie. Look how Warner Brothers did for their own Looney Tunes characters before Warner Animation Group existed in 2014 with their first movie, the Lego Movie, and before Space Jam: A New Legacy became a thing, like we have today. That's what I think. That's what I think they do, because back in the early 2010s, they used to make CGI computer animated shorts for their old Looney Tunes characters, and I gotta say, their designs look pretty better, way better in my opinion, look way better than the modern ones we have today. Look pretty better than the ones we have today. Really good to have in a Looney Tunes movie, and that's what I think I want to have in a Looney. And I gotta say, they look way better than what they look like in Space Jam: A New Legacy. Because of they did a pretty good job having all the Looney Tunes characters look that way instead of like just in Space Jam 2. And that's what Warner Brothers needs. If it was me, I would change the character updates and replace them with new pupils to have in a CGI Looney Tunes movie. I also do not like how the pupils were designed correctly, in my opinion. I know some people do, but to me, I actually prefer the pupils match their looks so that way they look pretty better. They just don't look pretty good in my opinion. So, if I was in charge, I want them to be just like from the original CGI Looney Tunes. Like we have before Space Jam: A New Legacy and all that stuff. And if I was to decide what pupils I would have for my own Bugs Bunny, I would say blue. And all the character designs, just look at them. They look pretty good, in my opinion. That's what Warner Brothers needs. And the pupils, they all match pretty good, in my opinion, that much. So, yeah, I think the pupils need to be updated, too, for their next Looney Tunes movie. So, yeah, I predict that their pupils would have been done like this for their next Looney Tunes movie. Which I'm also thinking about choosing these designs, and I think they look way better than, in my opinion, than what they look like in Space Jam: A New Legacy. Now it's time to talk about what animation hybrid I want to see in a Looney Tunes movie. Now, I already spoken this once of what I think Warner Brothers can do, what I think I predicted they should probably get. But I don't think a live-action Looney Tunes movie might fix Warner Brothers' problems. I don't particularly want to see another live-action Looney Tunes movie done in live-action. If they did have one, I certainly will be complaining, and I'll be there to go and watch it instead. But I don't think that's what Warner Brothers needs. To me, I think Warner Brothers might be better off with like a CGI animated. I think the next Looney Tunes movie would be better off with animation. CGI animation in a Looney Tunes movie. Now, animation, like in the original. Now, see, the reason why I don't think a live-action Looney Tunes movie might work, it's just because, it's just better off dying nowadays, and plus, I think it's kind of getting too old to have for a Looney Tunes movie. I know they still do, like, there's one example, they're making a Coyote movie called Coyote vs. ACME, which is an animated hybrid, but just because Looney Tunes is just getting a new movie, doesn't mean they can still use live action. Plus, I would have liked it better when it's animated, like in the original, like hand-drawn animation, like, you know, from Space Jam: A New Legacy. They did a pretty good job using the hand-drawn animation, and that's what I think Warner Brothers needs. And I don't think they should get another live-action movie. To be honest, I think it deserves animation in this Looney Tunes franchise more than just live-action playing with a basketball or something like that. So yeah, if you want Looney Tunes to be real and realistic, why not saving it for Space Jam? Plus, it's realistic anyway, so why not we have that in a Looney? So why not we have it, save it in Space Jam and have the outdoor Space Jams CGI animated? I mean, so yeah, that's what I want to have in a Looney Tunes movie, more than just having live action. Plus, I think CGI animation looks kind of way better than live action, because let's face it, I think CGI looks pretty good and all modernized, just like any modern films. Something like Scoob, I want this to be like a CGI animated hybrid. Something like Scoob, Smurfs: The Lost Village, and other kinds of CGI hybrids we have. So why not giving it a try? I mean, after all, Looney Tunes is animated anyway, and I don't think, and another reason why I don't want to have another live action Looney Tunes movie, it's because they might get their pupils wrong, or they might have wrong updates in a Looney Tunes movie. I'm going to a cinema. I want to see animation. I want to see beautiful animation, character designs, pupil updates, and character and the background animated as well. Not Looney Tunes in live action, or that's not Looney Tunes with the live action background, that sort of thing. I mean, we already have Looney Tunes in real life, so So yeah, I don't think we do need another live action Looney Tunes movie. Instead, I'll just save the live action, in case if the next Space Jam movie comes out or soon, maybe so. All right, and last but not least, the name of the movie and what's the movie's release. So, yep, I would say if it was me, I would just name this next Looney Tunes movie the Looney Tunes Movie, cause I know all these characters go loony enough, and I would also have Bugs the main character as well, and Marvin the Martian the main antagonist. I mean, just look at his face. I think the reason why I want Marvin to be the main antagonist is just look at his face. His face looks pretty evil in my opinion, and I think he deserves to be a main antagonist then in a Looney Tunes movie. And if it was for me, I would also release this in May 26, 2023. Like from right 2 months before the Coyote movie. Well, I mean, we can have two theoretical animated Looney Tunes movies. It doesn't have to be like one. It can just be two than just one. That's what I think they should do, in my opinion. Which I think that would be awesome to have in a Looney Tunes movie than just having like a animation and than just having like live than like a live action Looney Tunes movie. And I would also announce this on either on July 30th or August, depends. I know I should, and yes, I know I would have made this project earlier, but I know I was supposed to get this done like in May, or if Warner Brothers would have, if they would have made this work. But since it took long times to finish it, I don't think I could get this done before the release of Space Jam. I might say I might finish it after Space Jam A New Legacy's release, or I'll finish it at camp since I have camp sometimes. But oh well, hopefully Warner Brothers announced this. I would say announce it on July 30th and start work on through August, October, November, December, January, and February, and then June of next year, I would have the teaser trailer for the next Looney Tunes movie, the first look, which I'm hoping for this to happen. Hopefully Warner Brothers can do this. I know they can. I know they could do better than that. Alright, now let's get into the conclusion. In conclusion, I predict that we will see a CGI animated Looney Tunes movie in the future. And I will also predict that this will be the first feature full-length animated CGI computer animated movie movie of all time, that it will be way better than Space Jam New Legacy's design. So there you go. That's all my predictions of what the next Looney Tunes will be like after Space Jam New Legacy. And question of the day, what do you think? Does Looney Tunes deserves a CGI animated hybrid like Scoob, Smurfs The Lost Village, SpongeBob, Sponge on the Run, or any type of hybrids, CGI hybrids like I said? Let me know in the comments. As of anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for a brand new video. And also don't forget to subscribe to my other accounts too. The links will be in the description below. But anyways, there's one more thing. I have my final thing to say. Get out there and keep on watching movies. See you soon.